I just got back from the store. I went back to Kmart. They have really good deals on candles and lamps, and I like both of them. They're basically just giving them away. Alright, so I'm doing this, and I just thought, hey, you guys might want to see this. So here's a little insight of what, is it inside or insight? Same thing. Of how this thing works. So the first time I went through the documentary, there was so many files. There was like over like 600 something different files, like probably over 150 or 200 gigabytes of content. Little known fact, I hate the word content. Anyways, so basically this all contributed to slowing down Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what I'm working in. With that being said, everything I did towards the end, like every little click that I made basically brought my computer to a halt for like 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes like hours. So that's another reason why I couldn't make videos, because literally everything my computer took was on this. So I'm kind of like, it's almost like a workaround how I'm doing it now. Basically, last time I kind of wrote the script on the fly because I didn't know how it was gonna go. That sucked because it just kept taking different directions, and that took a lot of time as well. So this time I actually have a script type thing written out of the footage that I got. I wrote out like the questions that I had and stuff and everything else. And then like the voiceover parts and whatnot. And now to make the editing process go a little bit faster, what I'm doing is I have a list of questions about certain parts of the documentary in order to kind of make it flow. I don't want to say it's loaded questions. Well, I guess they kind of are, because I ask the questions because I know what direction they're gonna take, but I don't know like exactly what they're gonna say, but I have a pretty good idea since I am in it so much. And I use that to kind of build out the story without me having to tell it as much. I still kind of tell it, but it's cool just like hearing the different opinions on it and stuff. And even like the same subject or topic, people will give me the same opinion. So what I'm doing is, out of their whole interview, I'm chopping it up into little segments. The first part, like I talk about like packing and basically like how all that stuff works. And then I have Derek's interview, Dehan's interview, and Aaron's. So instead of trying to just import their full like 25, 30-minute interviews into the software, I have them all as separate projects, and I get those parts and then I export it as one whole. This is where it kind of gets confusing. Export it as one whole, so then basically all the editing's done. All you have to do is piece it together like a puzzle. If that makes sense. Gosh, no, it doesn't. Just coming out of my mouth, it doesn't make sense. But this is like just like the beginning of the process, and I hope that it goes a lot faster than the last one, because Sunday is quickly approaching in 2 days. Tomorrow, when you see this, holy crap. I'm gonna try to think about that while I'm letting this work and try to better explain it to you. I'm sorry, but that's just a little bit of how this process goes. We're lucky enough to have Dehan Jang grace us with his presence by stopping by this evening.
Hello.
We had to get a picture for some new stuff, and I'm letting Dehan use the old GoPro. Because why?
I am going on an adventure to California with some of my friends, and there's water there. So just in case I go in the water.
They're getting a beach house for spring break. In a nutshell. So, he's taking my camera.
And I'm going to see Julie.
Oh yeah. You want to talk about that?
No.
Here's Julie.
I'm just going to see
Here's Julie.
You recorded her in the last vlog. Oh no, you were here.
No.
She's a girl.
Okay. Another one.
Put that in.
Anyways, I lost my entire train of thought. Can't even remember what I was gonna say. So, it was gonna be so good too. I don't remember what it was. Update about 3 hours later. Still just playing the waiting game. I really need a faster computer. Filmmaking on a budget. Alright, it is 4:48 in the morning. I'm gonna call it a day. Things are shaping up. Pretty much have these are gonna be just like quick morning ones, but the rest we're all set. Here is what I have left to do. Oh, I guess I have all these interviews done, and then I build them into segments tomorrow, and then once they're all built into segments, I just assemble them into the project, and then I just put the music on it, or like the music in the places, and then I do the voiceovers, and then any like animations. I should probably jot that down. And then it's pretty much done. I gotta get to bed.